I don't know what to feel about Grunt. My psych reports were for Oak-Here. We have no guarantees that Grunt is mentally stable. I get the feeling he just doesn't care about anything, including who lives or dies.
Don't worry, Callie. I wouldn't let him touch you.
If there's any touching being done, you'd better be involved. Tali seems very distraught after receiving a message. Maybe you could check in on her down in engineering. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
Good luck out there, Shepard.
Commander, can I help you with something?
I'm more interested in just talking.
I'm good, Shepard. Ready for anything. We live, we'll get loud, and spill some drinks on the Citadel.
We'll talk later.
Commander.
Still hard to believe Malin betrayed me. Betrayed my work. Disgusted by his actions. Proud of his nerve, though. Always thought he lacked backbone. Hope he finds something new. Better goal, better purpose. Fewer torture tests.
You're really at peace with what happened?
Yes, of course. Can't change what happened. Life continues. Back to mission, back to work. Become like Malin otherwise. Stellarian emotional processing faster than other species. Has to be. Short-lived culture can't spend time reminiscing.
Malin didn't seem like he processed his emotional response. He was obsessed with the genophage.
True, didn't mean to imply that Solarians were healthier emotionally, can still make wrong choices, bad decisions from grief, anger, guilt. Malin couldn't accept feelings. Made decision, executed. Probably before I left for Omega. Wish I'd seen it. Solarians still feel, just resolve it quickly. Explains lack of marriage, can't sustain courtship emotions. Or perhaps based on reproduction. Unsure.
So you really don't feel bad at all about what happened on Tuchanka?
Yes, correct. Now at least. Greatly distressed at the time. Stages of grief, loss, anger, rationalization. Dealt with it. Most issues settled on Tuchanka, some on shuttle back to Normandy.
What about Malin's data on the genophage? His attempts at a cure?
What about it? Have it over there somewhere. Not dealing with it now. Need to focus on collectors. Not important now, regardless. Appreciate you helping me back on Tuchanka. Should get back to work. Wasted enough time already. Lots to do. Talk later?
Shepard, I've got a problem and I may need your help. But I need to ask you something first. I need to know if I can trust you. Some of this might involve fleet security. Cerberus cannot be involved.
You have my word. If necessary, I'll contact the elusive man to make sure he stays out.
Don't bother. He just lied to you. Hearing it from you is enough. I just received a message from the migrant fleet. The Admiralty Board has accused me of treason. I'm scared, Shepard.
What happens when a Quarian is accused?
There's a hearing with members of the Admiralty Board acting. My father is an admiral on the board. He'll have to recuse himself from judgment. I can't even imagine what he's thinking right now. The punishment for treason is exile. If they convict me, I can never go back.
So you have no idea why they're accusing you?
None. The specifics of charges like this are rarely discussed on open channels. I won't know any more until I get to the flotilla.
What happens if you're convicted?
Like I said, exile. The specifics are up to the judges. If it's deemed only a tragic mistake in judgment, the guilty party might receive a small ship and supplies. Not that it really matters. Either way, if I'm convicted, I'll never see the migrant fleet again.
So no prison and no death penalty?
We don't have the spare resources for long-term incarceration. Monitored work detail is more effective. And we don't have enough people to afford executions. An exile can still have children, and those children are welcomed back to the fleet.
What happens if you're convicted?
Like I said, if it's deemed only a tragic mistake in judgment, the guilty party might receive a small ship and supplies. Not that it really matters. Either way, if I'm convicted, I'll never see the migrant fleet again.
How often is someone from the fleet charged with treason?
It's rare. It must be something that affects the entire flotilla, not just one ship. The most recent one was Honora Vanya Vassilani, an engineer who handed over fleet defense schematics to the Batarians. She had good intentions. The Batarians were contracted to upgrade our systems, but they passed the defense schematics to a pirate gang.
Was she convicted?
No, She made a suicide run on the pirate gang. She destroyed them before they could attack the fleet. She was pardoned posthumously. Let's hope I don't have to prove my innocence that way.
So how does the trial work?
They'll wait a reasonable period of time for me to come and defend myself. Eventually, if I don't show up, they'll try me in absentia. As for how it works, it's less formal than an Earth trial or something you'd see on the Citadel. We're family. This is just the worst kind of family meeting.
Okay. Let's go find the flotilla.
I was going to book passage on another ship. I didn't think there would be time for you to help. Thank you, Shepard. I'll program the Normandy with the flotilla's current location. The admirals will be waiting for us. Whenever we have time, I've gotten the migrant fleet's location.
I'll get back to you, Tali.
Talk to you later.
What can we do for you, Commander?
Are you set up okay down
Outside
here?
of those T6 FBA couplings we mentioned, we're doing fine.
I bet you could find them in the Omega markets if you
Anything
want
else?
help.
Carry on.
Will do, Commander.
Bird not grunt. I like it. I have a clan. That makes me... It makes me want to fight, not just able to. And Uvink, I wanted to disembowel him, to tear out his spine like a trophy.
Can you focus that on our real enemy, or do I have to lock you up for the ship's safety?
I get it now. It's part of what I am. It was just delayed because of being tank-bred. Now that I know it's not an outside thing, and I have a place as a Krogan, I like it. Our enemies are in trouble, Shepard, and we better not run out of targets.
There's no danger of that. They're practically lining up.
Everyone gets a turn. Ha! Wouldn't want it any other way. Shepard,
Just checking in. How are you doing?
humans talk too much. Like the tank. Come back later.
Anything in your tank imprints that can make use of the resources we found?
Might have something I could put together. Don't know how useful it will be.
This is Tali'Zorah Vasnima Naraya, requesting permission to dock with the Raya.
Our system has your ship flagged as Cerberus. Verify.
After time adrift among open stars, along tides of light and through shoals of dust, I will return to where I began.
Permission granted. Welcome home, Tali'Zorah.
We'd like a security and quarantine team to meet us. Our ship is not clean.
Understood. Approach exterior docking cradle 17.
Captain Shepard, Tali'Zorah told me a lot about you. I wish we could be meeting under more pleasant circumstances.
I've never actually reached the rank of captain. Technically, I'm no longer in the Alliance military at all.
You're the commander of the Normandy, responsible for the lives aborted. That entitles you to respect among our people. May you stand between your crew and harm as you lead them through the empty quarters of the stars.
Kila Salai. It's an old ship captain's blessing, Shepard.
Tali helped the Normandy's crew out of many difficult situations. I'm here to return the favor.
I understand. As the commander of the vessel she serves on, your voice carries weight. I wish I could do more to help, Tali. The trial requires that I be officially neutral, but I'm here if you need to talk. They're charging you with bringing active Geth into the fleet as part of a secret project.
That's insane. I never brought active Geth aboard. I only sent parts and pieces.
You sent Geth materials back to the migrant fleet?
Yes, my father was working on a project. He needed the materials. If I sent back something that was only damaged, not permanently inactive, no, I checked everything. I was careful.
Technically, I'm under orders to place Tali'Zorah under arrest pending the hearing. So, Tali, you're confined to this ship until this trial is over.
Thank you, Captain.
Preparations got underway as soon as you arrived. The hearing's being held in the Garden Plaza. Good luck. You should speak with Admiral Ra.
I can't believe they're charging Tali'Zorah with such a thing.
If Tali'Zorah can't even get a Quarian captain to stand for her, she's as good as convicted. Loyalty to the fleet is about more than just killing Geth. Tali'Zorah is
Tali'Zorah vas Normandy. I am glad you came. I could delay them only so long.
Auntie Ron! Shepherd vas Normandy, this is Admiral Shalaran vas Tonbe. She's a friend of my father's. Wait, Ron, you called me vas Normandy.
I'm afraid I did, Tali. The Admiralty Board moved to have you tried under that name, given your departure from the Nima.
You're an admiral. Does that mean you're one of the judges?
I'm afraid not.
I imagine father had to do the same.
You'll see inside, Tali. For my part, I moderate and ensure that the rules of protocol are followed, but I have no vote in the judgment.
I guess we should get started.
Indeed, she does. And remember, an accused is always represented by his or her ship's captain.
So, you would actually speak for my defense?
It's gonna be fine. I've got my A-team on it.
I'll do everything in my power to help you, Tali.
Thank you, Shepard.
Yeah.
I could not ask for a better counselor.
Our legal rules are simple. There are no legal tricks or present the truth as best you can.
I'll tell you what this is about, Mr. bReAkInG. This is about you and me doing our best to keep Huel happy.
Huel? Who's Huel?
This is Huel. Huel, you happy?
Reasonably.
What would make you unhappy?
This motherfucker not doing what he's told.
And if you were to become unhappy, Mr. bReAkInG wouldn't care for that?
I'm gonna say no.
Well, there you have it. Let's go find your checkbook. Ready? Here we go. All right, we're walking, we're swinging our feet. There you go, very nice. Beautiful place you have here. This way. So, the amount's gonna be for $617,226.
Blessed are the ancestors who kept us alive,
anywhere near that kind of money.
sustained us, and enabled us to reach this season.
How much money's in your checking account?
The accused Tali'Zorah.
Objection!
You still want to say that stuff from before?
Has no business at a
Then
hearing.
you should not have declared.
$226.31, made payable to the Internal Revenue Service.
I shouldn't have to. When Tali helped me stop Saren and his Geth army, her actions spoke for themselves. Without her help, none of you would be alive to put her on trial today.
Well said, Shepard. None of us should forget Tali's contributions to the fleet.
Tali, you're accused of bringing active Geth to the migrant fleet. What say you?
Tali would never endanger the migrant fleet. She pleads not guilty.
I left parts and technology for teams to pick up. My father ordered me to do so, but I would never send active Geth to the fleet. Everything I sent was disabled and harmless.
Then explain how Geth seized the lab ship where your father was working.
What are you talking about? What happened?
As far as we can tell, Tali, the Geth have killed everyone on the Alarai. Your father included.
What? Oh, Keela.
I thought Quarians valued family. How do you justify springing this on Tali in the middle of a damn trial?
Our apologies. Tali should have been informed.
Shepard, we have to take back the Alarai.
The safest course would be to simply destroy the ship. But if you are looking for an honorable death instead of exile...
I'm looking for my father, you bastet!
You intend to retake the Alarai from the Geth? This proposal is extremely dangerous.
I'm here to help, and I'm good at killing Geth.
Then it is decided. You will attempt to retake the Alarai. You are hereby given leave to depart the Raya. A shuttle will be waiting at the secondary docking hangar. Be safe, Tali. This hearing will resume upon your return, or upon determination that you have been killed in action.
Thank you for agreeing to take back the Alarai, Shepard. The Admiral sounds sure that my father is already dead, but... I don't know. We won't know anything until we get there.
How are you holding up? They just threw a lot of fire at you, even before telling you about your father.
I knew this would be bad, but I guess you're never really prepared to be charged with treason. And my father, I don't know. He could still be alive. They don't know for certain that he's dead. I just don't know, Shepard, and I need to find out.
How are you holding up? They just threw a lot of fire at you, even before telling you about your father.
I knew this would be bad, but I guess you're never really prepared to be charged with treason. And my father, I don't know. He could still be alive. They don't know for certain that he's dead. I just don't know, Shepard, and I need to find out.
Let's go.
Right. The sooner we get to the Alarai, the sooner we'll know what happened.
Shepard, the secondary docking hangar is through the conclave chamber where you are now. The shuttle they have provided is unarmed.
Understood.
Whatever Geth are on the Alarai have likely built more of themselves. Expect heavy resistance.
Shepard spoke well to the admirals.
Even during
the fleet. My father dead? Or trapped on the Alarai? My name stripped?
I'm sorry, Tali. I was under orders from Admiral Ran herself. I couldn't. She wanted to get you onto the Alarai. She said that the Admiralty Board needed to see. For what it's worth, I'm sorry. Let me know if there's anything I can do to help.
We'll talk to you later, Captain.
Captain, Tali.
We'll talk to you later, Captain.
I didn't expect it.
Loyalty is about more than just killing.
Sorry. Just 1 minute, that's all I ask.
Get the hell out of my house.
Come on. Oh, come on, hey. Just give me 1 minute. Let me just explain something. Okay. Let me... All right, okay. I'm sorry.
Shepard spoke well to the admiral.
That you have been cooking without me.
That's right. So what?
So what? Isn't it obvious to you what Gus is planning? He's going to use you to replace me.
I didn't expect it.
He doesn't think you need me anymore. Jesse, if you will agree to replace me, he will kill me.
You brought your brother-in-law to our lab. What the hell's wrong with
Loyalty
you?
to
My
the
fault,
fleet
Jesse.
is about
It's
more
not.
than just killing. Just Tali'Zorah.
You gotta help me. Please.
Tali'Zorah Vas Nima.
Last time I asked for your
Sorry. I mean Vas Normandy.
No offense taken. The change in name was not my choice.
For Admiral Rand's orders, the shuttle is prepared for
Let's
you.
head to the Alarai.
Of course. I'll unlock the shuttle now.
You are done. Fired.
Do not show your face at the laundry again. Stay away from Pinkman. Do not go near him. Ever. Are you listening to me?
Combat throws away.
Kill me.
Ah!
I'd already be dead. You can't kill me. Because Jesse...
No shields!
You did. That's it, isn't it? No matter how hard you try to turn him against me, and screw in his head, so that he would hate my guts. And he still won't let you do it.
For now. But he'll come around. In the meantime, there's the matter of your brother-in-law. He is a problem you promised to resolve. You have failed. Now it's left to me to deal with him. You can't. If you try to interfere, this
is one of
becomes
the
a much
storage
simpler.
units I sent to Father.
I will kill your wife.
Looks like parts from a disabled repair drone, plus a reflex algorithm that I didn't recognize. I got this on Haystrom.
Does that salvaged gear give you a clue as to what happened here?
No, I don't know. Shepard, I checked everything I sent you. I passed up great finds because they might be too dangerous, prone to uncontrolled reactivation or self-repair. I don't know which possibility is worse. That I got sloppy and sent something dangerous, or that Father actually did this.
Great. Perfect, you know, this is just...
Who's running the system
Yeah,
diagnostic?
I told her you were my A-team.
How many
Act the guy. You don't account for no act the guy.
Shut it down! Shut everything down!
Check's in the mail, at least. Oh, hello, Mrs. White. The good news is the IRS has been paid off. The bad news is... Jesus! Well, here goes nothing.
Hey! Hey!
Whoa! Slow down! What the... How did you hear?
What? Hear what?
Guys, go! Scram! What the hell happened to you? What you...
Saul, this man that spoke of before, this person that you said could disappear me, give me a whole new life, and make sure that I'm never found.
Yeah.
I need you. Saul, Gus is gonna murder my whole family. Christ. I need this man now. Saul! Now, Saul!
Yeah, you understand there's no coming back from this. I mean, you're gonna get new socials, new identities. You can't contact your friends or relatives ever again!
All right, yes, I understand.
How are you gonna sell this to that wife of yours and your teenage son?
I have got no choice.
You're wanted by some pretty scary individuals, not to mention the law. You're a high-risk client. You're gonna need the deluxe service. It's gonna cost you.
How much?
Last quote I got on the deluxe was 125 grand, but you got 4 people advantage. It's gonna be at least $500,000, and he accepts cash only.
I've got the money. Now, come on, please.
Here.
This is a vacuum cleaner repair company.
What'd you expect? Hachi's Quick Vanish? I don't even know the guy's name. Just call that number and you leave a message. Tell him that you need a new dust filter for a Hoover Max Extract Pressure Pro Model 60. I wrote it right on there. He'll call you back in 5 minutes.
How long does it take for him to arrive?
The guy works fast. I mean, that's the game here. You gotta have your family packed and ready to go before you make the call. He'll tell you where to meet him. He'll put you up in a safe house until everything is set, but you gotta bring the money. He doesn't lift a finger unless he's paid in full.
Okay. So, Can't say it's been a pleasure.
I need you to
but
do one more thing for me.
You need to call the DEA, and you need to tell them that Gus has a hit out on Hank. No, you have to do it for me.
Buddy, I gotta go on living here! No, I'm way too comfortable on my wingtip.
Just call anonymously.
You call anonymously!
I can't! I'm practically in the DEA family. I go to their Christmas parties, for Christ's sake. They know me. They know my voice. They'll know me. Please, you gotta do it for me. I'm begging you.
Performing experiments on Geth systems, looking for
My
new
brother-in-law
ways to
doesn't deserve to die because of this.
Do you know what kind of tests your father was running?
No, Father just told me to send back any Geth technology I could find that wasn't a direct danger to the fleet. I suspected he might be testing weapons, but I thought he was just working on new ways to bypass shields or armor.
Do you think testing weapons on the Geth was right?
It's not testing weapons on prisoners, Shepard. I only sent Father parts. Even if he assembled them, they wouldn't be sapient. You saw what Saren and Sovereign did with the Geth. Any research that gives us an advantage is important.
Could any of that data clear your name?
Doubtful. This is mostly results data, effects of different disruptive hacking techniques. I don't understand all of it. But they may have been activating the Geth deliberately. I don't know. Nothing here says specifically, but if they were, then Father was doing something terrible. What was all this, Father? You promised you'd build me a house on the homeworld. Was this going to bring us back home?
You'll reclaim your homeworld someday, Tali. If your father can't help you, I will.
Taking back our planet would only be the beginning. We'd have to cannibalize our fleet to rebuild cities and infrastructure. It would take generations of gene therapy to readapt our immune system so we could live without suits again. We'd be adapting our entire culture. Again. Sometimes I wonder if it's actually worth it.
If you don't take back your home, the Geth win.
I won't let that happen. Not today. Not ever. At the very least, we can take back one ship. Come on.
Hear me out, please!
Hi, you've reached the White family. Please leave a message.
Skylar? It's happening again. The DEA called. They got some temperament informant. The cartel, they want to kill Hank. Oh, God. They're sending agents to our house right now to guard us. God! When is this going to end?
Take that. I'm here. Tell me exactly what happened.
Damn it. Damn it. I'm sorry.
You got nothing to be sorry about.
Maybe he would have known I'd come. Maybe he left a message.
If you are listening, then I am dead. The Geth have gone active. I don't have much time. Their main hub will be on the bridge. You'll need to destroy it to stop their VI processes from forming new neural links. Make sure Hangerl and Daro Zen see the data. They must.
Thanks, Dad.
Do you want to get your father back to the shuttle?
No. Leave him. The mission comes first. It's what he would have wanted. Come on, let's finish this.
And the others autocorrect. Still, we're making progress. Tali'Zorah is convinced we'll have a viable system in less than a year. This weapon will put our people back on the homeworld, and it's all because of Tali'Zorah. Are offline. Our mistake won't endanger the fleet. They're burning through the door. I don't have much time. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Jonah, if you get this, be strong for Daddy. Mommy loves you very much. Running the system diagnostic. I didn't authorize... Oh, Keela. How many Geth are networked?
All of them. Tali'Zorah.
Shut it down! Shut everything down! They're in the system! Who's running the system diagnostic? Okay. How many Geth are networked?
All of them. Tali'Zorah.
Shut it down! Shut everything down! They're in the system!
We were born again when we die, but we will never be
Even That's pathetic. How hard did you even try? Or did
Burn and die.
Oh, Nazi Germany. I had $1 for every time I heard that. You know what? I'm gonna call him. He's gonna get his behind here immediately. End of story.
Thank you. At least somebody is listening to me.
Because we are all in danger here.
We're not all in danger.
You stop
This console is linked to the main hub Father mentioned. Disabling it shut down any geth we missed.
Okay, everybody.
It looks like some of the recordings remained intact.
You sound like you don't really want to hear it.
No. We have to. I know. This is terrible, Shepard. I don't want to know that he was part of this.
Do we have enough parts to bring more online?
Yes, the new shipment from your daughter will let us add 2 more geth to the network.
We're nearing a breakthrough on systemic viral attacks. Perhaps we should inform the Admiralty Board, just to be safe.
No. We're too close. I promised to build my daughter a house on the home world. I'm not going to sit and wait while the politicians argue.
We'd have an easier time of it if Tali'Zorah could send back more working material.
Absolutely not. I don't want Tali exposed to any political blowback. Leave Tali out of this. Assemble new geth with what we have. Bypass security protocols if need be.
It sounds like he was doing this for you.
I never wanted this, Shepard. Keela, I never wanted this. Everything here is his fault. I tried to pretend it didn't point to him, but this... When this comes up in the trial, they'll... We can't tell them. Not the admirals, not anyone.
We're not gonna decide anything here. Let's see what the Admirals say once we get back.
You're my captain in this hearing, Shepard. It's your decision. But please, don't destroy what my father was. Come on. If we wait too long, they'll decide we're already dead, and none of this will matter.
We need to face facts. There has been no word. There is no reason to think Tali'Zorah survived.
It sounds like the hearing is already underway.
It's only been a few hours.
Shepard was right. Springing the information about Rael on Tali, we practically dared her to take back the Alarai. We killed her.
A pity Shepard Vas Normandy is a better speaker than a soldier. I recommend posthumously exiling Tali'Zorah.
What?
It was agreed that Tali'Zorah would not be convicted if she were killed in action.
It was suggested.
Very well. Is the Admiralty Board prepared to render judgment?
Sorry we're late.
You didn't waste much time declaring us dead. Go get your ship.
We apologize, Shepard. Your success in taking back the Alarai is very unexpected.
But also very welcome.
Did you find anything on the Alarai that could clarify what happened there?
Shepard, please.
Does Captain Shepard have any new evidence to submit to this hearing?
Tali'Zorah is innocent. Rael's team deliberately repaired and reactivated the Geth as part of weapons research. Listen.
Shepard, please.
Tali, is this true?
I don't know. My father had to have a reason.
Leave Tali out of this. Assemble new Geth with what we have. Bypass security protocols if need be.
This evidence points clearly to Tali'Zorah's innocence in this matter.
I know this casts Rael-Zora in a bad light, but the data could still be valuable.
An excellent point. We must examine every available option in our fight against the Geth.
Rael-Zora must be exiled posthumously for what happened on the LRI, and his name stricken from all ship's registries where he served.
Agreed. I would never have believed it, but... agreed.
Tali'Zorah, you're cleared of all charges. Charges against Rael-Zora will be discussed privately. Commander Shepard, please accept these gifts in appreciation for you taking the time to represent one of our people.
It was an honor to speak for my friend, Admirals.
This hearing is concluded. Go in peace, Tali'Zorah vas Normandy. Kila Salai.
How could you do it, Shepard? I didn't want this. I didn't want my father's name destroyed.
You honestly think your father would want you to jump on the grenade for him?
My father would have wanted the migrant fleet to stay strong, united. The outrage, the politicking, this is going to tear my people apart. All so that I'll be in good standing when I leave for our suicide mission. I know you were trying to help. Let's get out of here.
Look, I know it hurts right now, but when this mission is over, you'll be able to go back to your people.
Who are you kidding, Shepard? None of us are coming back from this mission.
Come on. This should come in handy.
Morden's psych profile warned of hyper behavior, but he is like a hamster on coffee. He's going to be a very productive member of the team. Anyway, what's up?
Is there anything I should know?
Nothing right now. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
Good luck out there, Shepard.
Some coincidence, huh?
Yeah, I don't know about that. All I know is when he tells me that your employer took him out in the desert and threatened to murder his entire family, I sit up and take notice because, hey, after all, what am I?
That'll be all.
If not
Good
family.
luck out there,
What are you talking about? When did that happen?
I don't know. Forget it. I mean, he exaggerates, right? He does that. Hey, listen, do me a favor. Would you put in a good word for me with Fring? I mean, just for old time's sake. I can't afford to butter the wrong bread here. Yeah?
Probe away. Probe launched. Launching probe.
Nothing, huh? Clean as a whistle.
Probe away. Probe away. Probe launched.
You have reached Walter White. At the tone, please state your name, number, reason for your call.
Launching probe.
It's me again. I really wish you'd pick up. Just
Probe away.
back. back, okay? Just call me back, please.
Launching probe.
Hi, I'm sorry. Is it okay if I come out here for a few minutes?
Yeah, sure. Just stay up here if you would.
Launching probe.
Excuse me, I wonder if you have an extra cigarette. I sure could use a smoke right now.
Sure.
Probe launched. Launching probe. Launching probe.
Hey, what's up? Hey. Hey. What's wrong with him?
Launching probe.
What hospital?
Jesse,
Where's Brooke?
they've got him inside. Grandma's with him. She's got me filling out this paperwork.
How's he doing? Tell me what's going on.
The doctors, they don't know what it is exactly. It's like he's got the flu, but it just keeps getting worse. I don't understand. He was fine this morning. He was fine.
Andrea Cantillo.
Right here.
Miss Cantillo, we're gonna go ahead and admit your son to pediatric ICU.
Only half our fuel remains.
Bring that with you. Sir, you're the boy's father?
No.
Okay. I'm sorry, it's just we try to keep it to 2 visitors maximum, so.
Go. I'll be out here. Go.
I need to tell her. I need to tell her. You two, just take this outside. Like, please. Hey, wait, my son is sick in here.
Probe launched.
Jesse, I can't go there. My son is in here.
I'm taking Brock. Nathan, where's it? Okay. Where's this stuff gone? Rice. Right, it sounds like rice. You need to tell the doctors.
Probe away.
Why would you say that? How do you know?
It doesn't matter. Just tell them. It's a guess. Okay? Rice don't know what you're talking about. Okay?
Jesse, if there's something you're not saying, you have to tell me.
I gotta go see someone.
Jesse!
Look, I'm sorry. I gotta go tell them. Okay? Now, just do it.
Hello? Can you buzz me in, please? Buzz me in!
Probe away.